Hi guys, today I have a rehaul for you. So if you're new here, welcome. A rehaul, or what I call Dre-ja, which was coined by one of my subscribers, is basically a look back at an old haul. And so this haul was actually from November 16th, 2015. And I like to do these because it gives you an update just on what I thought of all these products that I hauled. So, you know, a lot of the times things might show up in a favorites, they might not, they might be a fail, they might not, they might get returned, decluttered, whatever. And this way I can bring you like little mini reviews on all of these products. So I will link that original video, but honestly, I had to watch it to find out the products, and it's a little cringy. You know, it's from back when my channel was very new. So, well, feel free to watch it if you want, I guess. But anyway, I am going to jump into this. This was a 100% drugstore haul, except for 2 candles I bought from Bath & Body Works. I no longer have those particular candles, but I have repurchased one of them over and over and over. This is Marshmallow Fireside. I am obsessed with this candle. It is my absolute favorite scent ever from Bath & Body Works. It smells like a burning fire with marshmallowy vanilla goodness like in it. It's just so good. I have probably about 8 more of these. I went a little crazy this year because I don't want to be without that candle. It's just my favorite. And the other candle was Sweater Weather, which I loved at the time. Even in the video I was like, this is my favorite candle scent, but since then I've just gone completely off it. I don't know why. There's just something about it that doesn't appeal to me anymore. So probably won't be buying that one this year. I bought a few things from Joe Fresh, which is a Canadian, it's more than a cosmetics brand. They have clothing, home goods, and they have cosmetics too. They're found in a lot of our grocery stores here. So I had purchased a couple things from them. The first one I have decluttered because I did not like it, and it was one of their liquid lipsticks. It was not the kind that dries down, and it was like kind of like a gel glossy kind of formula, very opaque, but super, super patchy. And I did not like the way it looked on. It was a weird color on me, so I decluttered that. But I also bought a matte lipstick. This is in the shade Rose. I don't know if these are still available. As far as I know, they are. This is a really beautiful color. Let me wipe off this swatch from something else. It's just like an everyday mauve pink, like everybody's favorite neutral pink color. It's just a really nice shade. I like the formula on these. They have a very, very faint sweet scent. Nothing to be upset about. Really like that a lot. And then I also bought one of their blushes. This is in the shade Melon. I love their blushes. I like the formula of them. This one in particular though, the shade of it just doesn't really show up all that well on me. It's not as pigmented as the other ones I have. There it is right there, Melon. Again, like much more of a spring shade, and I probably will bust this out a lot more in the spring. But I have since purchased a few of their blushes, and they're really pigmented. They blend really well. I really like them a lot. I had purchased a couple things from NYX. The first thing is their eyebrow marker, and I just recently decluttered that, and I don't like it at all. It's just like a little pen-formed eyebrow marker, but it doesn't make your, like if you're trying to do different lines to make it look like you have hairs in your eyebrow, it doesn't do that because it just blends into itself. And so it really just looks like you took a brown marker and drew on your eyebrows. It's like really kind of weird. And so I decluttered that. Don't like that very much. Also, I hauled this eyeshadow, which I never ever use. I have a bunch of these NYX single eyeshadows in my drawer, and I never touch them. And I think it's just, excuse my oven, I think it's just because, you know, they're singles, and I'd rather use a palette because this color is beautiful. This is in the shade Showgirl. And so I probably should get some use out of this. I'll probably put these in maybe a bought it, forgot it sooner or later, but I do have to do my single eyeshadow declutter soon too, so we'll see how many of those survive. But they're nice formula from what I can remember, but you can see like the color's really pretty. And then the other thing was this lip color. It's in the shade Paparazzi. These aren't the butter lipsticks. What kind are these? It doesn't say what the line is of these lipsticks. It's the ones that come in the little black tube. They're not matte. I mean, this is a cream. This is in the shade Paparazzi. It's kind of like a nice springtime pink shade. I cannot tell you the last time I wore this. Doesn't have any scent at all. It's a pretty color. I should wear it. I just haven't. I don't know why. I had purchased 3 different things from Rimmel, and surprisingly enough, I disliked all of them and decluttered all of them. I'm just looking at this list going, I don't have any of those. So the first was the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation, which to me was just way too heavy, thick, and moussey on my skin. I just didn't like it very much. It also wasn't a very good shade match for me. I also bought the Rimmel Brow This Way Brow Gel. That's an okay brow gel. I just didn't like the size of the wand on it. It was a little too big and unruly for keeping product where you want it. And then the last thing I really did not like at all, which were they were called the Keep Calm and Lip Balms, and I had bought 2 of them. They were really cute, you know, they were like kind of like Maybelline baby lips. I don't know if they still have these Keep Calm and Lip Balms in their lineup. Like I said, this was from a year and a half ago, but they had this really unpleasant smell. You guys know I'm like really weird about scents in my lip products. If I don't like the scent, I cannot use it. I can't make myself use it. It just grosses me out. I did not like the scent of those, and they were super like thin. For a lip balm, they didn't feel plush and moisturizing. They just felt like a thin layer of wet on top of your lips. So I decluttered both of those way back when I did my original lip declutter. The next thing I got was this. This is the Garnier Texture Tease. This is like a texturizing spray. Honestly, I have so many texturizing sprays in my collection. I have one from Living Proof that I think is okay. I have a few little minis that I got in a set from Sephora. I have this one. I really should stop buying them because I really don't use them very much. I'm trying to use the Living Proof one because it was so expensive, and it does an okay job. This one, I don't even remember if I even like it. My hair is just so oily to begin with that adding a texturizing spray to it just weighs it down, makes it look dirty, and it just doesn't work for my hair type, so I should really just stop buying them altogether. One more thing that I don't have to show you, and then all the rest of the stuff I do have to show you. I still own this product. It's just, okay, it's a brush from the brand Still Spa Essentials, which is only sold at Walmart. I don't know if it's only sold at Walmart Canada, but anyway, it was a blush brush, but it's huge. It's more like a powder brush, and it's just not one of my favorites. You know, I have my favorite select brushes that I use all the time, and those are the ones I keep where I do my makeup, and the rest of them I have put on a shelf, really like on my highest shelf above my desk, and I just couldn't reach it to get it down. It's an okay brush. I think that brand is good. They're all synthetic brushes. They're all super affordable. I would recommend them if you're on a budget, but they're not my favorite for sure. And let's just get into all the rest of the stuff that I have to show you. So first of all, Cody Airspun powder. I've talked this to death, it seems like, in the last couple months. I put it on my yearly favorites. It's in my favorites for my face products from the drugstore. It's in a lot of my videos, so I won't spend too much time here, but I love this a lot. It's really good to bake with. I like it just for setting the under eye too if I'm in a rush. It's just really, really great, and it's gonna last you forever. Like, I've had this forever. I use it all the time, and it still looks completely full. I have this powder here. This I had actually ordered off of Amazon. This is a Korean brand called Innisfree, and this is the No Sebum mineral powder. So sebum is just like another word for oil. I hate that word. I think it's a really gross sounding word, but that's my own personal weirdness. Anyway, this is what it looks like. It's just a translucent powder, but it really works well for controlling oil. This is excellent, 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 and it's pretty affordable. Like, I think I only paid about $8 off of Amazon for it. So if you are super oily like me and you need something to control that, this is a good option from Amazon. You can probably get it wherever like Korean makeup is sold, or this brand Innisfree is sold, but I just don't use this in the winter because I don't really need to. I use it in the summer a lot though, I can tell you that. This here is a favorite for a lot of people, but I just can't get into it. So it's all rubbed away, but I think most of you know this is the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana, and this is, it's called a bronzer, but it's more like a setting powder. I don't know, you guys, I tried this so many ways, so many times. It just, I don't get it. Like, it does nothing. I don't see anything. People compared this to the Hourglass powders. I literally see no difference when I use this, except that I'm just adding more powder to my face. So I don't know what the deal is there. Maybe it's just better for other skin types other than mine. But all the rest of the stuff is from Walmart, from the brand Hard Candy. So this is the Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray. I love this so much. This is a really good setting spray. It's not the absolute best in terms of like gluing your makeup to your face, like an Urban Decay All Nighter or L'Oreal Infallible. But it is really, really good for refreshing your makeup, for keeping some hydration, but not being overly oily still. I like to use this a lot when I am like halfway through the day and I've blotted and repowdered, and then I'll spray this just to kind of like meld the powder back into all my makeup so it doesn't look like a layer of powder on my face. It's really good for that, and it smells really good. It smells like cucumber. The next thing I bought was a blush. This is the Blush Crush Baked Blush in the shade Honeymoon. So I have the shade Living Doll, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous pink sheen blush from Hard Candy. It is one of my absolute favorites ever. I mean, overall in my entire blush collection, but definitely for a drugstore option. And so I purchased this thinking it would be kind of like the peach version of that one. But this is a little bit too light, and it doesn't really show up very well. So this is definitely more of a highlight. Unless you're super, super fair, then it might be a blush. But I just don't use this because, you know, I have enough highlights. I'm not really into this shade as a highlight, but so this will probably go too eventually. A couple lipsticks from Hard Candy. These are from the line Plumping Serum, the Plumping Serum lipstick it's called. This packaging is really, really cute. It's silver with like this design with hearts that you can see the color on it. I like the packaging a lot. These are super creamy and they are so soft that I'm having trouble with them because when you use them, I think you can see, it's getting smushed to one side. So as you press it on your lips, it's pushing it forward because it's just too soft. So you can see it's a huge mess. The formula itself is not like the greatest. It kind of is a little patchy, but they're so creamy. So I'm a little bit of two minds about these. I like the colors, I like how creamy they are, but I don't think they wear all that well. So the darker one is Desired, and then the more peachy one is Beloved, and I do think the colors are really gorgeous. Maybe they would be better over a lip liner. I haven't really tried, honestly. The last thing in this whole rehaul and from Hard Candy as well is the Sheer Envy Primer. So these, they have about, I want to say at least 6 different kinds. I've got 3 of them. I have the color correcting one in the green bottle, which I really like. I have one that's supposed to be firming in a red bottle, which I don't think does anything. And this one, so obviously it says shine free, which is why I bought it, because I thought it would be mattifying. It really doesn't mattify at all. I used this all last month in my Bought It Forgot It, and I really didn't see any difference whatsoever in terms of mattifying. It was more just like it does help your makeup last longer in terms of not melting off your face and, you know, the colors still being there, but it didn't mattify at all. So I don't know that I necessarily would recommend that. So there is my rehaul. This is something that I'm definitely focusing on this year for doing like at least one a month. Although I haul so much that I don't even think one a month is gonna catch me up to like 2017 by the end of the year. So who knows, I might bring you a few more, or I might skip a few that maybe weren't as good. But let me know if you like this series because I'm having a lot of fun with it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that already, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. That helps me out a lot. And thanks so much for watching my video today. I hope you're having a great day. I hope life is treating you well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.